Good afternoon. Looks like there's a verdict, not a mistrial, but a verdict in the Karen Reed trial. You'll see the infamous fan going there. They're still gathering folks back into the courtroom. We'll have a decision read here shortly, so be patient with us. We'll have it live here.
You are unmuted.
Will the deliberating jurors remain standing? Defendant remain standing. All other parties may be seated.
Your Honor, may the record reflect that 12 deliberating jurors and 6 alternates are present.
Yes.
May I inquire?
Yes.
Mr. Foreman, members of the jury, have you agreed upon a verdict? Yes. Thank you. May I see the papers? Mr. Foreman, have the verdicts that have been placed in this envelope and have they been in your presence ever since? Mr. Foreman, on docket number 2282CR117001, murder in the second degree, what say you? Is the defendant at the bar guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
So say you, Mr. Foreman? So say you? No. Do you agree?
Yes.
Do all of you agree?
Yes.
Thank you. 002, what say is the defendant at the bar not guilty or guilty?
Not guilty.
Of.
Is not guilty or guilty about that charge or any lesser included charge? Thank you. Specifically, number 5, operating under the influence of liquor by operating a motor vehicle with a blood alcohol level of 0.08 or greater. Correct?
Yes.
So say you, Mr. Foreman?
Guilty.
So say you all?
Yes.
003, what say is the defendant at the bar leaving the scene after accident resulting in death? Is the defendant not guilty or guilty? So say you, Mr. Foreman? So say you all? Jurors, hearken your verdict as the court records that you upon your oath say the defendant on 001 is not guilty, on 002 is guilty of operating under the influence of liquor, and 003 not guilty. Thank you.
All right, jurors, everybody please be seated. Jurors, we thank you for your service. We're going to send you back. Your service is complete. I'd like to come back and talk to you for a little bit afterwards. So thank you very much.
All rise.
It looks like they found her guilty of driving while intoxicated. And I think that's a pretty weak charge, but I guess they'll take it. Not guilty on murder, not guilty on leaving the scene of an accident that caused serious bodily injury and or death, not guilty on all charges except for operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated in the state of Massachusetts. So she could be subject to maybe a little time in jail, but most likely a fine, some other things.
Can I have your attention? As required by statute, I must inform you that the records regarding the charges that you have been found not guilty will be sealed by the Commissioner of Probation by the court unless you notify the Commissioner of Probation in writing within 10 days that you do not want these records sealed. To request that these records not be sealed, you may use the request not to seal form, which is posted on the trial court's website on mass.gov. I cannot accept the form here in court. You must submit it to the Commissioner of Probation at the address provided on the form. Please be aware that if the records regarding the charges which you have been found not guilty are sealed, you will be unable to access the sealed record of the not guilty dispositions or any other records regarding those charges. If you want copies of any documents regarding those charges before the records are sealed, you should request copies from the court within 10 days. Do you understand? Thank you.
All right, so we need a date for sentencing. Can we do it next week?
And we would be prepared to go forward today.
Okay. Okay.
So they're going to set a date for sentencing. They're going to sentence her on her DUI charge, whatever it's called there in the state of Massachusetts. And that'll be it. She can't be charged again for murder. She can't be charged for any crime that they've charged her with this far. I believe the Karen Reed saga is going to be over with, except for
All right, so Ms.
She'll have to
Giannetti, you
Uber.
ready to go forward today as well?
her next few nights out.
Okay, Mr. Brennan,
Next
what's the
year or
Commonwealth's
two.
recommendation?
Your Honor, the Commonwealth moves for sentencing. We recommend probation, 1 year, 24D program.
So the standard that everybody else gets on a first-time OUI?
Certainly.
Okay. So I'm happy to do it. All right, thank you all.
1 year probation, 1 year probation on docket number 002, the lesser included offense of operating under the influence, 1 year probation.
So there it is. Recommended sentence, 1 year probation, and she's going to have to take some don't drink and drive classes. That's it, guys. That's it for the Karen Reed
Goodbye.
saga. I'm sure there'll be a lot more that will come out after this. I quite frankly think the state of Massachusetts doesn't know where it begins and where it ends when it comes to this case in particular. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous prosecution, ridiculous case that the state brought against them, in my opinion. But I go with the state needs to come right if we're going to take any Americans' freedoms away, regardless how heinous the crime is. And that's where they'll get you. They get you with the emotions, so you don't look at the facts. But when you look at the facts of this, the state, quite frankly, didn't have it. And I'm still saying, I don't know if this woman did it or not. I just know the state didn't prove it, and that's their burden of proof. Guys, we just come on real quick to broadcast that. It's a big case. Catch us on Friday nights, live stream, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Almost said Central. 9 p.m. Eastern time is what time we kick that off. We've got our 5 volunteers from X. They've already been picked. We've got them in a jury room. We're getting them briefed up. They'll be ready to go Friday night, and we've got some great brand new police use of force videos for them to review through the lens of a grand jury and see what they come up with. So catch us on Friday. Thank you.
You ever get any money from Costello?
No.
And did you ever get any money from Myalansky?
I never got money from any of those fellas.
None of those
None
fellas?
of those fellas. None of
of
these
them
that I've
did.
been reading about, and none that I knew. They never gave me anything.
None of the Shetties?
No.
You
I
think-
don't even speak to the. I mean, I met that Charlie once or twice. I don't even talk to him.
You don't like him?
I was conscious of the fact that he had a reputation for being an outstanding bookmaker.
You ever hear him referred to as the Prime Minister of the Underworld?
That time I did not.
Also known as Duck Perella. I refuse to answer on the grounds of an attempted. Got any business? I refuse to answer on the grounds of attempted criminal. You have any profession? I refuse to answer on the grounds of made attempted. Have any occupation? I refuse to answer on the grounds of made attempted. Are you a known racketeer?
An incarcerated individual's use of institutional telephones constitutes consent, and your calls may be provided to law enforcement agencies. Thank you for using Securus.